This is going to be an instructional video on how to install a magnetic barrier gate for an exit gate. First things we want to do is make sure that the gate is accessible by removing the top cover and the front cover. We also want to make sure that the machine is turned off. So we're using this device right down here, the breaker, to turn it off. I'm going to reach up here, take a look at the control module. On the right side of the control module we have two plugs. These are called the loop detector plugs. This is A on the top and B on the bottom. You want to make sure that your opening loop is on the top and plugged in. You take these out, plug them in. And B, your safety loop, is on the bottom. After we've secured those and made sure the wires are still twisted up really good, I'm going to come down here and turn on the device. I'm going to wait for the device to boot up. Once the device is booted up, what we want to make sure is that it is in service mode. So top right hand corner of the control module, flip the service switch to up, the red light comes on. If it's in operational mode, it's down and the green light will be on. As you'll notice, there's only one wire connected to the front of this location to common and 0 volts. That's all we need to make sure is happening. That usually comes from the factory. Now we're going to go for the programming mode. First things we want to do is press the button underneath the wrench. Then we're going to go the button underneath right there again for function, and the button again for programming mode. It comes from the factory as a 2-pulse control 4. We want to go down to automatic 6, press the check mark, then the exit button. Ask save changes, the check mark, yes. Then we're going to press out all the way to the main menu again. I'm going to hit the button underneath the wrench. Now we're going to use the up arrow button to go up to detector AB. I'm going to choose that by hitting the check button. I'm going to scroll down by using the down arrow button to A. I'm going to hit the check mark. I'm going to take it from active to open entry on A. That's open entry on A, the check mark. And then the exit, save changes, yes. Then we're going to come down to B. I'm going to check mark. This one is going to be the safety loop, arrow down once, the check mark, the exit, save changes again, yes. We're going to exit, exit. Now we're back to the Access Pro or the main screen. We're going to reach up here to the top. I'm going to switch the service mode down to operational mode. It is now green, and your gate arm should now be active and starting to come down really slow. That's what we're wanting it to do. We'll notice that on the main screen it now says 6. We have detector A and B, and the gate arm will then, once it's in its complete down position, will show in its down position. We don't have any errors. Now when a car drives over the opening loop, the gate arm will open and the A will flash. When it travels across to B, both of them will flash until they clear A. When B clears, the gate will then come down. That's it. For having issues at all for recalibrating the loops, if there was any metal in the way or your vehicle was too close, you'll want to move all your vehicles out of the way, make sure both loops are clear, then pull this top right hand plug up, count to 10, plug it back down, and then it will say waiting for acknowledgement. You press the side button there underneath it to the left and you'll be good to go. Everything should be in functioning position.